Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I've been showing you some analysis across the whole market. I want to show you another price analysis video on Bitcoin. If it sounds interesting, drop the like, give me a subscribe. Let me show you what I see. This is the, and by the way, this is not financial advice. This is the RCI 3 lines. It's been powerful. And once you understand how to read this indicator, it can open a world of doors for you. And it's very simple. What do we look for? Well, first things first, let's just focus on this red line, right? I'm going right back to 2014. Let's just take a look at the red line. So, or even further back, 2012, 2013 cycle. Look at the red line. Red line comes up, it hovers above for a period of time. Whilst it's hovered above, it gives Bitcoin a chance to really fly. The price can really fly into a rally. And then once the red line comes down, it signals a bear market. So this red line determines where the price is going to go for Bitcoin. If it's going up and it holds above, this dotted line, because if you look closer, there's a dotted line there. If it holds above it, then it's bullish. We can see bull trends for a long period of time. But from the moment it comes tumbling down, you see price action follow it. Look, the price action follows it, it comes down. But more specifically, there's an indicator in this that confirms you've seen the top of the market. And that's when this red line crosses with this blue line. Now you can see here, it crossed around about here and it started to curve around about here. But had you been taking profits when this had been crossing, you would have made massive gains. Now, when you think back to 2012, 2013, these indicators were new. There wasn't enough data for it to really give you a clean insight as to what this is doing. This is why, as time has gone on, you've seen these indicators do different things. So, red line comes down, price comes down, and as we start to rally again, we now see this blue line curve down, right? So what did we learn? We learned as time went on, when the red line goes up, it signals a push to the start of the bull rally. When the red line hovers above these dotted lines for a period of time, it means the rally can last for a long time. And then once this blue line comes up and crosses with the red line, it marks the top of the cycle. And that's what this warning sign is here. And you can see how it works perfectly, right? So whilst this red line hovers above, this blue line, which is more of maybe it's a volatility line, I don't know. It comes down, it starts to curve back up, crosses with the green line, crosses with the red line, that's the top of the cycle. I'll tell you what, if you want to make this clean and simple, I'll take off the green line for a second and let's just focus on the two lines. Because I think that's all we need right now. And look what happens. The blue line crosses with the red line, marks the top of the cycle. Look what happens. Red line comes tumbling down. Look what happens with the price. Now, when the red line does fall down, we have a window of opportunity to buy crypto at the most ultimate steal of a buy prices, the bottom of the bear market. And this is a powerful tool, a powerful indicator, the RCI 3 lines, because it's not often you get these opportunities to buy at the bottom of bear markets. And this shows you exactly where you should buy. You can see my little buy bags, and it's when it breaks this dotted line. You can see the dotted line. When the red line breaks the dotted line, that's a phenomenal buy. That window of opportunity does not last long. You can see here, it lasts for a few months because this is on the monthly time frame, and that's it, done. And then it's off and away onto a massive rally. And if you'd bought within this, below these dotted lines here, and you're buying here, and it goes onto a massive rally, you make absolute insane gains. It's a powerful indicator. And you can see here most recently, right? Let's just bring this down so you can have a look at the RCI 3 lines. So look, 2018 cycle goes up, crosses, blue line crosses with the red line, top of the cycle right here, right? These two candles. I put a warning sign, that's the top. Price action is about to get ugly. We come down here, look, we see a massive sell-off. The red line, let's just come and look at the RCI 3 lines now. The red line comes tumbling down, and look at where the perfect buy opportunity lies. Underneath these dotted lines, right? So what are we looking for in this now? We're looking for when is the top of the market. Now, this one's playing out very differently to what happened in the last cycles. But I will say this. We're still in the beginning of July. The first sort of week of July at the time recording this video. It's the 5th of July at the time recording this video. And I'm going to try and get this up as quick as I can. I think it's important. If you don't see it today, you'll see it tomorrow, but I'm going to try and get it up as quick as I can. This red line could change. Now, although it's showing a curve, it could change, and it could do something like this, what you're seeing here. It could, if price action can go back up, if Bitcoin goes back up and altcoins go back up, this red line that's starting to curve around could start to go sideways. And then it could still remain, if you look closely, above the dotted lines that we see here, these gray dotted lines. So that could be the most bullish outcome, is if we see a massive buyback and then this red that's curving down goes straight, just like what we see here, and it gives the chance for this project, the Bitcoin price to really elevate and start going up. Because I tell you what, as this red line's coming down, this blue line is coming up. And remember what I said to you, what happens when this blue line crosses with the red line? It marks the top. And many people have not even thought about this. The thought of, could we have seen the top of the market? And it sounds crazy, I know. You're thinking, really, what? That's it? It makes a new all-time high, but it's just a little tiny all-time high. It goes from like 69,000 to 73,000. What, you're telling me that's it? That was our rally. It just went to 73,000. It's possible. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it's possible. Because, or at least for a short period of time anyway, until we see a downtrend come, and then hopefully we see a final wave in the future that takes us higher. Because this could resemble something like this, like what we saw here with the whole C19 event. Remember this? That we saw a massive rally up, and then we saw price action down after that. But this is all within one rally. Look, see it here? It came down to here. Bang, and that was a 70% dump. Something like this could happen. And if you look at this counts Elliott waves as well within its cycle. Let me see if I can find the Elliott wave count. Where is this? Would it be here? Look at this. So if you think about it, this was our first one. We go 1, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was your whole wave cycle right there. So you start from the lows of 2019's bottom. 1, it came down, it made a higher high. 2, 3 for the massive long wave, came down 4, 5. So when I show you these indicators, right, I'm looking at, are we at the top? These are the things that go on in my head. Are we at the top? Is there an opportunity to maybe take some profits off the table? If there is, I wouldn't do it now. I would wait for a short relief rally, like a little bounce back, because I think we could see a green candle where everyone gets excited, but the smart investors will really be focusing to maybe take that opportunity to take some money off the table just in case. If you missed my last videos, check them out. I talk about my time capsule video. I shared this to Patreons in March 13th, 14th, something around that time. And that was around the time where the market was at its highest, right? And I took some good profits. And this is when I was telling Patreons that what I'm doing, and if they want to, they got a chance to do so. I showed them a list of everything that I was selling, how much I was selling. You saw that, Patreons, right? At that time. And Patreons made a decision to make this a time capsule video. They made a vote. And I said to them, should I release it to the public right away, or should I wait a whole month? They all voted on to let it be a whole month and make it a time capsule video, which is why you saw it a month after, and it looks like it's been up for 2 months. So, and the patrons, you saw that, so shout out to you guys, right? So yeah, these are the things that I'm looking for in the price charts. I'm keeping a close eye. This is an important one, because if this blue line comes up and crosses with this red line, that's it. We've always known that to be the top of the cycle, and this just looks different to how it was before, and it would be a shame to see that this crosses here. But it is what it is. You have to take the market for what it is. You have to learn to adapt fast, right? And take the market for what it is. So what do I think is going to happen? There could be more downside, maybe to $50,000, $50,000. I mean, people are looking at, well, that's a bit lower. You got to look on the weekly time frame. I won't do it on this particular chart. Have I got it here somewhere? Let's have a look. People are looking at this little cluster here where, no, is that it? This one here. People are looking here where Bitcoin could come down to about 51, 52,000 and hold support around about here, right? Could do, time will tell. But I think we could see a short rally upwards. And I think it's going to come up to this yellow line and test this yellow line in the middle of the Keltner channel, right? This is the Keltner channel. And this just looks for trend reversals. So if it does, I would expect it to come up to this green line if we see a rally after this, because it's fearful right now. The market's scared. People don't know what to do. They're scared. They want to take profits. Usually smart money buys when it's fearful, which is why I'm saying you might see smart money buy. It might bring the market up, make people get confused with their emotions. Patreon, stay focused. Viewers of the channel, stay focused. Don't let your emotions get to you. Don't let these manipulators of the market get to you. Stay focused, yeah? If you see a rally back up or some sort of buy pressure back up to about $61,000, if you see Bitcoin's price get to $61,000, do not follow the herd. Meaning that if they're all going to start saying, oh, we're going high again, new all-time high coming, yes, it could be possible. But what I'm saying is maybe be smart, not financial advice, and take some decent profits. Just in case. I've taken my profits. It doesn't matter what happens. I don't care if it goes up or down. I've got enough sitting on the side to do whatever I want to do. Yeah? So I'm just trying to do this for you guys, just to give you an insight as to what I think may happen. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this, and I will just keep updating you as time goes along. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. If it was helpful, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Become a patron and everything else. Do not miss what I'm going to show you with these future analysis videos. I think it's important. I think you guys need to understand what's going on with the market, and I'm trying to show you what I see. And this right here, this is what I'm really looking at. I'm looking to see, is this red line going to cross with the blue line? If it does, I bring another video. Thanks for watching. Become a Patreon, links in the info section. I'll guide you guys. I'll show you what I'm doing. You'll see when I'm selling, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.